Alright, time for another field test game. This time I'm running Naya Horrors. My set has some horror support, but they're in Jund. But some other set, what's HFB anyways? I don't know, but some other set has horror support, but it's in Naya colors. So I guess I'll try out their horror support because like my set's horror support is actually not that good. I guess this is... No, this thing doesn't actually cast this guy because it's not a horror. It just needs you to control one. That's kind of annoying. I guess I keep and then I'll just slow roll my... Yeah, sure. And this thing enters tapped, which is annoying. Yeah, I think like this land is just very high variance because if you can... what's this thing? It's a 2-1. Okay. Yeah, and I keep getting horrible draws when I'm playing these decks. It doesn't actually change oh wait, this thing hits 1 drops. But I can't cast it anyways unless I control Hoarder. So yeah, I guess that's tapped. So I guess this makes red. What's this? Okay, I mean that's kind of scary. They're making a drunk token instead of buffing their guy, which sure, I guess they can buff their guy next turn, and I guess I can put down 2-drop to try to block that. Okay, that's also tapped because I don't have basics. I'm just not getting the right sequence of cards that I need. I think I go on a festival entrance anyways because maybe next turn I top deck another untap land or something, and then I can drop by 3-drop. But it's still bad either ways. Yeah, hopefully they can't attack through this guy, I guess. Well, actually, if I can get on top land, I play Catherine next turn, and then that triggers this guy, and then that hits everything on the board, which kills their 1/1s or kills their 1 toughness guys. So they can only protect one of their guys. They flip a land off the junk token. Okay. What does this do? Okay, that turns off my blocker. And are they buffing this turn? Like if they buff this turn, so this thing can hit 2 drops right now because it's X+1, which is pretty nice. But this just taps that down, right? On each opponent. Oh, never mind that thing. Okay, so they buff one guy and maybe they get to swing through with it, but oh no, they're not buffing their guy. I mean, are they sure they want to do this? Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Might as well get that thing off the board. Okay, they get 1 more guy. Untap land, please. I mean, a double striking first striker is also decent here. I can play this and then I can't do anything. I can't do anything else. Yeah, the map just isn't working out for me. I think the untapped mana sources in my pool is just really bad. So I can't really, so when I'm trying to run 3-color aggro decks, it just doesn't work out. Or maybe I don't run enough lands or something. No, this deck runs 23 lands, right? I mean, so this can hit this 2-drop. Maybe let's just play a 2-1 first striker. Like that actually blocks that one actually decently blocks stuff. Oh wait, I need to play it post combat. Okay, so yeah, I need to play it post combat so I can actually use it to block. They're attacking first, okay. I mean, they can't really attack past a 2-1 first striker, right? Unless they have a trick. That still doesn't attack past it. And they're just attacking with that. Okay. Oh wait, doing 1 damage everything wipes my own guy. Okay, I guess that's just something I have to deal with. Oh, okay, that thing's also attacking. Sure. Okay. I find it funny how their guy also has a similar effect to my guy. And that's not a land. Well, I mean, a 2/3 is... Or actually, I swing with this guy and see if they take the bait. If this thing hits, I get a weapon token, so it's still like not that bad. Or oh wait, never mind. Right, they can do that. So that doesn't work out. So I had to spatial rend this guy before, which also doesn't work out. I should just I can wipe 2 guys. I mean, they're 2 guys are really small though, so it doesn't really matter at this point. I think I should just play out 2 things and then hold up spatial rend. Yeah, that sounds about right. Does that mean I wipe? It means I wipe my own guys. No, it doesn't. If I play this guy down, then this thing triggers, so it doesn't actually wipe my own guys right now. so that's nice, I guess. And this will exile everything now. Although there isn't really a single target that I want to that's like really good to exile right now. And okay, this is supposed to be a 3/2 right now. Sure. I guess I let the attack through. Oh, okay, they're attacking with more than 1 thing. If I can get this guy off the... Oh, yeah, if I can get this guy off the board and then spatial rend their other guy, then that's really good for me because then I can play my guy and board wipe. Okay, then why are they 2-2? No, that's 1-1. I have to take a bunch to the face, but it should be fine. No, they are just letting the trade happen. Okay, sure. I want this guy to survive afterwards, so I guess that means I'm blocking like this, and I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I actually could have taken one less if I blocked this guy instead, but have they cast something off this guy yet? I don't remember. Alright, do they have a way to stop this? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, maybe I can actually, well, that's a land that I needed like a few turns ago. I think I swing with this guy first because it's going to die either ways. Yeah. Okay, cool. I get the attack trigger, or I get, and do they have a response to this? I guess if they have like a combat trick that prevents their guys from dying, then it's pretty good for them. They let it happen. This guy only protects attacking creatures, so yeah, they need some sort of indestructible giving spell or something like that. And maybe I finally got out, but I guess it's like better now to get it out of their hand than later. And apparently they just don't have a way to protect it. Alright, cool. I mean that worked out pretty well for me. What does that do? Alright, doesn't protect their guys, it's fine, yeah. Wait, are we really just printing Raise the Alarm artifact? Yeah, this is literally Raise the Alarm but pushed as an artifact. Are we doing that now? During your turn? Doesn't really affect me because I don't, I mean, I guess I do technically do that. And this lets me look at top card, so where is it? Always look at top card. That's not useful. And that's, yeah, I mean, it's kind of awkward that I got this thing stuck up here. Do I have a way to shuffle? Not really. I mean, I can play this thing and give them a free token. And then I guess I can equip a Sentinel, or Sentinel already grows to a 3-3, so I equip this guy to make it start blocking 1/1s. Then Kathu stays back and blocks these guys because there's no point in attacking right now. Or I can equip onto this guy to make it block. I'm already blocking here. I guess it works. It still works out. They can have the free thing, I guess. And then I will move the weapon here. I suppose this is pretty bad if they have a way to buff their board. So just hope they don't. I do get hash with the triggers. I can't really get hash with the triggers other than flipping it off Kathu. I should just cut this card from my deck. I can't get to 5 drops. Like, yeah, if I'm playing Kathu in my deck, I should just play a low curve deck. They are not going to attack this turn. What does this do? That's kind of scary. Good thing I'm drawing removal for it this turn. And still no creatures on top. Or I guess I can cast. Yeah, I definitely attack this game, so I can cast Hassus at next turn. Maybe that wins me the game. For now though, I think I just kill this thing and pass. Right? Yeah. Rolling for. I guess that's kind of scary. It makes one of their guys big enough to swing into Kathu, I guess. No, they're making junk tokens instead. They just pass. Okay. Great, I'm just drawing a bunch of lands now. Well, I mean, I play Hassus anyways because I play Hassus. Do I swing afterwards? It makes Kathu trade with their 2/2s. I don't think that's actually a good exchange. Well, I mean, if it continues staring at each other, it also isn't good for me. So this guy dies to these guys. Actually, Sentinel gets really big. Maybe that does something. Like, it swings to the 6/4, so they need to trade 2 guys into it, or 3 guys. I guess that's like a reasonable trade to force on them. Also, Hatchet doesn't trigger this guy because this thing doesn't have enough toughness, which is kind of annoying. Maybe this thing should be a 4/4. Like, it's kind of underpowered right now. I can swing with this guy, but I could swing with this guy and that kills 2 things. Yeah, I don't think it's worth. I'm just going to swing with the 6/4. As I said, being a 4/3 first striker, it's also pretty good on defense, assuming they don't kill it somehow. Okay, they're buffing their flyer. Yeah, they can actually bring me down to 4. Like, Kathu can block one of them. If they swing with both, they're just passing. Okay. Sure. I mean, if all they're doing is going wide and not answering a board, that's fine. This thing can become pretty scary pretty quickly. And only once. Oh, okay, so now this thing is just a really big creature. Destruct. Wait, how do you 4 and top? I mean, 4 and top creature is sort of a reasonably hard thing to do. Like, I guess if you can turbo out some tokens and tap this, then you're only making it 4/4 with these keywords, which you have to like set up your deck to do that. So I guess it's fair, but right now I need to top deck another of my exile removal spells. So well, cool. So I draw no lands early and draw only lands late. That's can I deal with this? Okay, so if I full swing here, wait, they tap down all their flying blockers. How many blockers do they actually need right now? 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They actually can't block two things. Darn, this requires two blockers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, that I already counted that. Actually, I can play Hash with it twice. I can play Hash with it and then get another Hash set trigger. Wait, does this just kill them? Well, I mean, I lose this. I lose to this thing anyways if I don't go for lethal this turn, so I'll just do it. This thing enters. I legend roll it. Or actually, no, I also get trigger here. And then I swing with these guys. Hash still only buffs other guys. So let's see if I have lethal. I probably don't, but like, actually, I might, depending on how they. What blocks do I even have? Here, here, here. Oh, okay, yeah, they don't. I don't have lethal. I mean, I do wipe half their board, but they have their 9/9 indestructible thing that I can't answer, so like, doesn't really matter. No, wait, this guy's menace. They can't. Oh no, they can. All right, fine. Anyways, wait, why do I have this in my sideboard? I probably just fat fingered it. Yeah, I probably needed better. My mana base isn't that bad, right? I guess trying to run these check land when I don't actually when I don't have enough basics is a problem. Or I just got unlucky. Wait, why am I running Psycho and I have like only 2 or only 4 fetch lands? I probably would be doing better if I just ran more fetch lands, honestly. Like fetch lands are just because fetch lands don't. At least one of the fetch lands that comes in untapped. Why do I even have? Probably just fat finger a bunch more. Yeah, whatever. Aspect Strip doesn't help me at all, so I don't actually sideboard for this matchup. What's Bow? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I finally got a good starting hand, at least. I guess I'm supposed to save my spatial rent for the big guy, because like I do just get to carve out here. Oh, actually, I can't cast a Wanderer because I don't have the right. Because Festival Entrance is only making creature mana for Horrors. But I can carve 1 drop into 2 drops, so I'm happy with that. I'll make it Grapper. I can attack past that at least. Mountain isn't useful right now. It's a different guy. Sure. So it's 1 mana 2/3 with a bunch of upside, which is pretty standard these days, honestly. Oh, I can play my Wanderer now. Does that even do anything? I guess this guy can trade with. I don't think that's a good exchange. I'll just attack with this guy first. Yeah, I'll attack with my 2/1 first striker. The weapon token. Actually, the weapon token's pretty helpful right now because if I stick the weapon onto this guy, then it'll be able to attack past it next turn. Yeah. Or I could keep up Spatial Rend, but I don't think it's worth it right now. So I'll just like stick this onto something. If I'll stick it. I mean, this thing has to connect first strike, but first strike means I don't really need to buff it as much. Alright. I guess they got their 3-drop. Oh, do they not have a land? I guess they don't have a land. Alright. Cool. This thing becomes. Do I want to trade off my 1 drop against this? I guess I don't really want to trade it off. Yeah, I can take 4 in the face. They're not. Okay, I see. They're trying to keep back to 2/1. Okay, good news. I have a bunch of first strikers. Okay, now I'm drawing way too many lands. Do I Spatial Rend that? I think I should save Spatial Rend. Okay, so like if they trade 2 things if they block 2 things into Homra, then it will trade. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that exchange. All right. I guess the Horrors archetype is just attacking with first strikers. Oh, they're chumping. Interesting. And wait, they're trading? They're just taking. Sure. Again, the weapon token. Homer actually just Homer snowballs it with itself by doing this. Did I play a land this turn? No, I haven't. I mean, I can finally play this thing on tap now. Do I just stick to no? I should keep up space show. No, I don't really need to. I'm just going to move the weapon like here. Yeah. And do I need to trade this guy off? No, I should still keep it around. They make their guy and they don't attack. Interesting. I guess this is this thing. Okay. Anyways, I need to remove this thing. And good thing this is +1 because I only have 2 horrors out right now. I mean, if I swing with this guy, it trades off with half their board. I think that's actually fine. That's fine because they're pretty far ahead. They're pretty far behind if they make that trade. Although I guess I lose if Homer ever dies if I make that happens. Alright, sure. So trades happen, and they're actually at 4 life, huh? Okay, I'll move it here. Okay, that's just a 1-drop, and that's another one of these guys. This actually is kind of getting scary. So this can make it to, they can just jump. They're not attacking. Interesting. Oh, that's a pretty good, nice top deck. Each other creature. I forget that I forgot to play a land. Not that it really matters. Well, I guess it does sort of matter in that the next turn I can actually play out this Planeswalker from my library. But for this turn I'll just play this thing, do pre-combat. Where's the Synapse tokens, which buffs my guys even more. Wait, no, it's 5/3. Or I guess at the start of combat they can tap something and then I'll attack with the other one and see if. I always attack with the other one here, and I assume they trump. Okay, they're just like throwing away their entire board to get rid of this guy. Sure. In that case, I can just move the weapon somewhere else afterwards. I guess I'll move it here to prevent so that this guy can block a 2-power guy in case they buff one of their guys. Sure. Oh yeah, see, playing this guy help here because I can block the buffed up guy now. Except they're making more guys. Okay. They don't draw anything useful here. Oh, Kathu's kind of pretty useful, but also kind of annoying to work with. I mean, I just play it, right? So then I should always attack first then. Yeah, they can't prevent. Do I care about buffing this guy more? How much? I mean, I'm not spending my mana anywhere else anyways, so I guess I might as well move. Because, like, this guy's not attacking, right? Or maybe it can. Actually, I don't want to expose this guy because if this thing dies, then this guy loses all its buffs. I'm just going to attack here and then force them to, like, block with a 1/1 or something. And yeah, I'll play out Cathu. And I'll keep other lands edge in hand because I'm going to use it to, like, do a deck search to get out Psycho if, or actually, yeah, I can use it to shuffle for Cathu if I don't like my top card. Oh, okay, I guess that's bug. Looking at top card doesn't actually reset between games. What does that do? Okay, so that's at them already, and it gets a thing. Yeah, that's pretty scary. And they managed to get a flying guy. Okay, but yeah, the actual problem here is that guys are big enough that they don't trade. Unstable Mutate doesn't trade into them. Actually, Unstable Mutate plus Cathu does at least trade into them. Oh, okay. That thing does. Okay, so that thing outside is Cathu until I move my weapons onto her. Not attacking. Interesting. Actually, I can move one of the weapons onto Cathu and then attack and then try to see what I can flip. Actually, other lands edge helps a lot here because I can move one weapon token over here, so that prevents Cathu from dying from the attack. Water goes to 5 power, which means it dies to. They still need to block with 3 things. So I'm still pretty happy if that happens. Yeah, I guess I'll go with that. I mean, I guess I don't have to attack, but this guy's not that great on my turn. I definitely want to attack with this guy as much as it's possible. I could have actually played out this. There's nothing in my that I can play off the top of my deck that triggers this guy. Are they just blocking here? Okay, they're trading 3 things for Lost Wonder, which makes sense. Oh, they're like trading the entire stack. I want to get rid of this thing. Actually, so what I want to start with is just to play stuff off the top. Oh, well, that's convenient. It would have been a lot nicer if it was actually on top of my deck. I think I'll save other lands edge for later. Yeah. Let's get rid of the 3/2 or 3/4. Do I play out another? Yeah, I play out the 1/3 because it blocks the 2/2s pretty well, and that actually gets another trigger for these guys. They make the junk token, and they're forced to pass. Next turn, I just move over one of the weapon tokens, and then no, I just play Hatch with 10. They're dead. I'm pretty sure they can chump, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they're dead after that. 2 flyers. Okay. I mean, that's not bad. Actually, the Sentinels become really scary right now because, like, I can just cast from the top of my deck and they'll just keep growing. So I guess I have the option of just playing Hashtail right now and then swinging with everything, which forces blocks from everything, or I could just swing with some guys. I have enough life to buffer everything that I need to. Yeah, sure. I guess I'll go with that. And then Kathu dies from this, but it's fine because they lost half their board. These guys trigger. Actually, well, if they try to block onto Aspiring Copywriter, they're not blocking Kathu, so that's fine. They are just double blocking onto Kathu. Okay, so then they're probably doing like block. Oh no, they can trade here. They're just trading off the board. Okay. Actually, this is pretty bad for me. Or oh, that's a complete blowout. Once I cast my thing from top of my library. I mean, they kill my Kathu, but like Kathu has already done her job like really well. Oh, that's another F. But I have to shuffle together, so I can't. Yeah, whatever. That's all I'm doing. So I mean, they were heads up enough to double block onto this guy, but they basically lose half their board, so it's like still pretty good for me. Nothing else I need to do here. Asymmetrical buffs are pretty annoying to do on Cockatrice. Yeah. Sure. They got a 2/3 off the top. They find a creature off the top. They also just can't use these lands because it costs life, and they're at 2. So they are like they only have 2 mana to work with. Really, they have a creature off the top. Cool. Can they survive next turn though? They don't have enough blockers, right? Like they need to crack the junk and try to. No, they know what's on top. If it's something that they can't cast off 1 mana, then they lose anyways. Or I guess that also works. No, they're still dead. Yeah, they're still dead. Oh, that's wait. I still know what's on top right now. Oops. Okay, but like it doesn't matter, right? Like they're just dead here. Oops. Why is hat? I should make hat with not other because it's bad ergonomics on Cockatrice. How are they not dead? Oh, what? They can do that? Ah, I guess yeah, they can. I forgot to equip all my weapons. I guess if I equipped weapons, I probably would be in a much better spot because my guys can actually survive. Well, so like I lose on my board except Sentry and Hatchettoad because like they have to block everything here to not die, and then they try to somehow get back from this. This guy can survive, or no, it doesn't. This guy, the buff is static ability, so like I lose these guys, and or actually, okay, so now this is the perfect time to actually cast Psycho. Can I do that? I have the colors right off Festival Entrance. Yeah, right, and then I'll grab Forest just because, and so that it's enough loyalty to bomb anything that they play. GG. Yep. That definitely took a while. I mean, they slipped. They fell behind on turn 1 or turn 3 or something, and then just spiraled from there. So far I'm pretty happy with how Kathy plays. Hasata is kind of underpowered, but I'm reasonably happy with how she played. I guess if I was rebuilding this deck, I would be looking for more ways to cheat this thing into play so I can trigger this thing. Maybe that's more because I guess I need to like just put more ways of cheating this guy into play in my set. I mean, the one that's you're intended to use with it is Shadowberg and Solkio, but like Hatchet isn't really the thing you want to be cheating out of Shadow because it's like once the board wipes, it's just a dorky 4/3 first striker. Anyways, okay, this seems pretty reasonable. Wait, I can't turn 1 to Wander in the Lost World. Yeah, I guess I just turn to a Homura instead. They have a 1-drop. Do I have a 1-drop? I guess I do. Yeah, I should just keep it up. If they play a 2-drop that I can kill, I'll just kill it. Yeah, they can smack me. I wonder if the ability is going to be annoying in the future. Okay, well, that thing's dying. But where was this turn 1? Do I still want to do it? I still can't cast this guy because I don't have the colors. I guess that means I have Festival Entrance play Homura because that thing also blocks here. I could play this guy, but giving them free creatures doesn't seem that great right now. And this will block. This can give itself indestructible, but if they do that, then they skip their entire turn, so I don't really care. A Deep Mutating Cavern might be pretty useful later on, because it can become a 1/3 and block their guys. Oh, I guess, like, yeah, I guess this does force me to no block, because of a threat of activation. They can flash in the raise alarm thing. They flash out that thing in, they still need to block 3 things onto it to kill, and that's actually not bad of an exchange for me. That means I should just swing with Homer here and see how they react. I guess we're both racing here then? Yeah, I guess so. But then that means I want the Efflorescent Vessel first. And they can't make use of that thing. Alright, yeah. Or they just have removal. Sure. I guess, yeah, I could just play a second home right now. Except it doesn't block these guys very well. At least Hunted Aspirant blocks the 1/1s decently well. Being screwed off white is pretty bad for me right now. Actually, I can play Deep Mutating Cavern. But not developing my board's pretty bad. I mean, I guess I can end turn cycle this, and then yeah, like if they swing, I can't block anything because of threat of activation. So I guess I just do this so that at least I can block the 1/1s. That's a pretty good card for them. Oh, this thing, wait, this can buff. You know, it takes one more turn in order for this to buff. They can put a counter on one of their 1/1s, and then that makes blocking it pretty hard. No, they're just making more guys. Wait, they can attack with 4 things now. At least I can trade to get off the board. If you just control 4 more, this thing scales really quickly then. They're interesting. They're letting me trade off here. Sure. I guess they figured that thing has done its job. I'm not sure why they didn't put the counter on itself. Now that that thing's off the board, I don't have to worry about threat of activation anymore, which is nice. I'm still stuck on mana though, or I'm still stuck on colors, which is not good. I mean, like, Festival Entrance just forces you to not play any off-tribe creatures, but I did, so like it's actually my fault for running this card in this deck. I also haven't drawn to any of my tribal synergies yet. Can I keep up Deep Mutating Cavern? I can't. I can Psycho Homer and then equip here, and that actually blocks a lot more things than what am I do? I can keep up Deep Mutate Cavern and then Psycho Homer end of turn. Yeah, I guess I'll go for that. They're making a drunk token. My opponent seems really reluctant to spread counters for some reason, even though I feel like that's the most scary thing for me right now. Maybe they're playing removal somehow. Yeah, I mean, no point in like not blocking here. If they have a trick to kill my Deep Mutate Cavern, then that's really bad for me. But otherwise, like it's fine. I swear, like if they have the deal damage to tap creature thing, and they kill it once I try to Psycho Homer end of turn. Oh, okay. So that's why they want to trade that thing off. Well, I guess they have sort of activation backup now, especially when they have 5 lands they're working with. And they can just play it. Okay, well, they have a pretty scary board now. I should have cycled this anyways. Yeah. I mean, it's usable, I guess. Kathu. That's more of what I'm looking for. Although I'm still mask-screwed right now. Can I swing? No, swing is a bad idea right now. Can I equip and swing? No, that's still sort of about it. I mean, play Kathu, play Efflorescent Vessel, and then just pass. Use Efflorescent Vessel to block, because once I get Kathu going, I can just start doing stuff. Yeah, like, Kathu forces us to... No, I'm forced to just let everything through. I can block the 1/1s, I guess. Yeah. It'd be a lot nicer if I had the mana to cast this, but I don't, so I'm just passing here again. Also, where's my removal spell? Like, where's Spatial Rend? I put 4 copies of it into my deck for a reason. I'm pretty sure Spatial Rend is just, it's really powerful, but I'm just never drawing it right now. Also, what's on top? Oops, wrong one. Well, I guess they know what I'm drawing next turn. That's why they're saving the counter for last. And this can also put counters on itself. Okay. Fourth, they can still threat of activation. I guess I just let everything through then. Alright. Another sentry. I actually can't cast that many sentries this turn because of what I'm working with right now. I mean, I can just try to use Kathu to get a bunch of value, and then use that value to try to block. So then, what? Sentinel, attack Sentinel? Actually, it doesn't really matter how I sequence it. I should just always attack first. And they don't have flyers anyway, so it's like, whatever. Or actually, I can actually wait for combat damage to happen first, but whatever. Oh, there's Spatial Rend. I guess I'll draw it next turn then. And I'll just tap out for everything. Yeah, because that does, like, slap 3 things on the board right now. And, like, this is a pretty good board to use to deal with stuff. Okay, I guess I'm jumping that now. I just need to jump every turn. Well, I guess I'm top decking all the Spatial Rends now. Attacking with Kathu won't do anything for me this turn. I can Space Rend to finally get rid of this thing. I want to attack with my 3/3s. I don't think there's a good reason to right now. But I should attack with Kathu. Well, if I keep my mana up, I can still keep up Deep Mutating Cavern. I need to keep up Deep Mutating Cavern. I can prevent some more damage late down the line. What am I jumping with next? Or no, I don't have to trump this turn. I just spatial rend this thing on their turn, which means I need this mana. So then I can't. I mean, that means I can't deep mutating Cavern anyways. Okay, sure. I'll just I'll just equip onto Catherine and start swinging. They are attacking with this thing again. They're probably itself again. They're not spraying counters for some reason. I feel like they should start spraying counters soon because like, can they protect this? If they can, then it's pretty bad. Okay, they can't. Cool. Oh, that thing's pretty scary. Good thing I'm top decking another removal spell this turn, and that's even better. I can top deck Unstable Mutate after that. All right, cool. I just remove all my opponent's guys. All right, they concede. Cool. So far, I think this guy. I feel like this guy's probably slightly overtuned because this is a 1-drop that like protects itself and spirals self-control pretty quickly. I mean, like, or if you can get this thing working, it does just spiral itself out of control, and then I mean not out of control, but it grows itself. We can grow other things. It has this ability that it has an ability with threat of activation, so you can't even block it. And since it grows itself, since it grows itself and the ability protects has threat of activation, it means that because like the card I'm comparing it to is the one mana Gideon Flipwalker from Magic Origins. Like that also has a similar ability where you pay 3. It's a 1-drop, 1 mana 2/1. You can pay 3 to protect itself, and then it flips into a bigger thing. I think the difference there is that that the Flip Gideon doesn't grow itself in the same way that this guy does. Like whatever, I don't know what I'm saying. Spatial Rend seems really powerful. I'm happy with how Kathy played. 100 aspirants. Like I feel like most of the 2-drops are just filler. Wonder was pretty cool though. Like this seems really powerful. Stable Mutate didn't really get to do much. I mean, it's good, but there's probably better decks for it. I mean, Horror in general isn't a very good deck, except for the fact that it has Spatial Rend, which is really powerful, and it has its own what's that guy called? Champion Parish version. But besides that, like cast set isn't even that good because I can't recast it, or I can't like get into play and get the second trigger. Anyways, yeah.